This stitch features the box art of the Sega Genesis version of the game and was created using 180 colors of DMC floss. It is stitched on a sparkly piece of 14-count cloth and took nearly 230 hours to complete the 20,000 stitches.
It's so many colors.
Yeah, having to sort all that and know where you're going to be doing it, and then maybe only having a few stitches in a couple areas.
They just did a full, whatever 8-bit color rendition.
Yeah, it's like, have you ever seen like how many colors you can get in embroidery floss, Paul? It's
so many.
It's expensive. It's got to be 32-bit.
The
16-bit anyway.
Rystar was the first game, and for a long time the only game I had for my
Genesis?
Game Gear.
Your Game Gear.
Oh.
Well.
I had a sweet Game Gear.
Oh, well, somebody's parents loved them.
No. I saved up my money for a while, and I bought a Game Gear.
And then you had to save up your money some more to buy batteries.
It was like secondhand Game Gear.
Okay.
And it had I mostly used it plugged in because it burned batteries so fast.
I realized sitting here, I'm like, right, Paul's a few years younger than me, which means that you being able to do that, by the time you would be buying one, there would be more secondhand ones on the market. Whereas when I was like the right age to have one, they would have only been brand new versions. So.
I remember, I had Rystar and this like Kawasaki motorbike racing game that really sucked.
Oh well, sorry to hear that.
I had a Game Gear.
Did you?
Back with the Dolphin and Sonic. That thing took 6 AA batteries. It still works. A very beautiful color screen. Much better than the Game Boy.
I bet absolutely some absolutely banger games for that.
Absolute bangers, but I only ever had 2.
Am I supposed to call you Madam Butterfly at this point?
Lady Butterfly.
Lady Butterfly.
Actually, Sonic 2, I think it is, for Game Gear was pretty awesome. There's a cheat, or there's a level select code where it's like you push the start button when his eyes are closed on the third blink on the opening screen.
And that's how you unlock Tails.
And that's it. And then then it's like a level select.
Wow.
It takes you to a level select screen.
All right.
Fascinating.
Also,
I had a Game Boy and I had like 12 games for it.
I wanted a Game Boy, but I was given an infrared over-the-eye projected thing that only had a Nights into Dreams knockoff game where you would just move around to designated positions and try to dodge the other things.
I see.
You had to plug it into the wall, which was not ideal.
It's like a headset that you wore too, or
Yes, it had a headband. It had like a scouter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it
with
Scouter?
a little flip-down eyepiece, and the cartridge would go in the forehead with the batteries, even though it used power. And there was a cable that connected to a controller.
Is it the R Zone?
Yes, it was the R Zone. And many years later, my mom put a Monster Hunter for the Game Boy on layaway at Walmart, and then eventually I did find a real Game Boy and played that and Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Wait, your mother got you a Game Boy game through layaway, but
Yeah.
you didn't have a Game Boy,
At the time,
so you had to wait to... Wow.
play Monster Rancher.
Woof. That's like when I went and bought
Because
DVDs.
I like Pokemon.
My God.
You said Monster Hunter. I was
Yeah.
like,
No,
there's a Monster Hunter
that
game
was
for
my
Game Boy?
mistake. No, not
Monster
until
Rancher.
Monster Hunter Tri for the Nintendo DS.
So you liked Pokemon. Your mom was like, the store said this is the one I can put on layaway.
You train monsters to fight.
Yeah, it's the same game.
It's the same game. And then, eventually, my grandmother, who loved me perhaps more, got me a color Game Boy.
Oh,
with
damn.
the Pokemon trading card game.
Not
Not Not Pokemon.
No. Huh.
Turns out there's a lot of Pokemon games that aren't Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. I think...
My cousin
Oh no.
got an N64
game.
I had to come to the island from northern Alberta to play Pokemon Snap unless we could find a McDonald's that happened to have a version.
You never rented it from Blockbuster?
No, but I did rent a PlayStation 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3.
Was there wasn't a Blockbuster up where you were living in northern Alberta, was there?
No,
No.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I was on holidays for the summer.
I
you
see. I see.
Had to walk to the store. It took 2 hours.
Uphill both ways.
It was pretty flat.
Yeah, actually, it's pretty flat up there.
See, the trucks hadn't been out to water the roads to keep the dust down.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
That's what we do up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you water the roads.
Yeah. You just drive around and you just drip water all over the roads and spray.
In the summer,
Gravel
not the
road.
winter.
Ah.
Gravel
Yeah.
roads.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the winter, there's lots of water on the roads.
It might in fact be coal pack, which is they use a tar mix, an oil mix, and then they pat the gravel so it's hard, but it's not real road.
It's nice when I come up here once a year and y'all tell me things about Canada. I'm just like, I don't know if they're busting it with me or not.
No,
not
that's all
not
real.
Canada, northern Alberta. Still technically Canada, still its own world.
Yeah, none of the roads in Northwest Territories or anything like that were coal pack. It was just gravel. And then they tried to pave the Mackenzie Highway, and it was a bad idea.
How long did you live in the Northwest?
Not that long.
Okay.
6 years.
That's a long time.
That's a significant amount of time.
Yeah. But at the time, the roads were gravel.
Right.
So you just grade it a couple times a year, and you're good.
Fair. That's
and then
fair.
like, oh no, we've got to pave it. And that meant that every year when it went to -40, the road,
Yeah.
You get
and
the
they had to
ripple
repave
effect.
it every time.
You
Right.
get that washboard, which
Yeah.
is very fun when you're learning how to drive on your stepfather's Crown Victoria with comfort steering.
Bus stop.
Hey,
Hey, bus stop.
Bus stop. Baby bus stop.
I didn't have that hard a life, so I have no competing stories. I'm glad that you're up here doing this for us, though.
the other fun part about Yellowknife is that you can only go in and out for part of the year. In the summer, it's fine because there's a ferry
Right.
across the river, and in the winter, it's fine because you drive across.
Right.
But in the middle, when there's too much ice for the ferry to run, but it's not solid enough for you to be able to drive on it, you just can't.
Oh, you're just kind of locked out.
Yeah, unless you want to fly.
Whew.
As seen on the TV show Ice Road Truckers.
Probably.
Yeah.